So for problem number 32, it says Shayna and Rob each improved their yards by planting hostas and shrubs. They bought their supplies from the same store. So Shayna spent $136 on 8 hostas and 12 shrubs. So we're going to say X is the hostas. And we're going to say Y is the shrubs. And it's the cost. And so Shayna spent 8X plus 12Y, and her total was 136. Then Rob spent 120 on 8 hostas and 10 shrubs. So then what we need to do is we're going to take this bottom one and just multiply it by -1. That gives me a negative 8x, right? -1 times 8x. Then a -1 times 10y. That gives me a negative 10y. Then -1 times 120 gives me negative 120. Next, we're going to take this whole first equation and just write it underneath. 8x plus 12y equals 136. Then we're going to add those up vertically. Okay. 8x minus 8x is 0x. We don't need to write it down. They essentially cancel out. 12y minus 10y is positive 2y. Then 136 minus 120 should be 16, right? 2y means 2 times y. To get the 2 away from the y, we do the opposite of multiply, which is divide. Whatever we do on one side of the equation, we do to the other. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times y is y. And that's equal to 16 divided by 2, which is 8. So we believe y equals 8, or the cost of shrubs is $8. It's $8 per shrub. Okay? Now to find x, I can take either one of these equations. I'm going to take the first one, 8x plus 12 times y, but instead of y, I'm going to plug in 8, equals 136. 8x plus 12 times 8. What's 12 times 8? $96 equals 136. So then I'm going to subtract 96 from both sides. Oops. Was that 40? Yeah. All right. So 8x is the same as 8 times x. To move the 8 away from the x, I do the opposite of times, which is divide. Whatever I do on one side of the equation, I have to do to the other. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 1 times x is x. And that's equal to 40 divided by 8, which is 5. So the hostas are $5 each. 5 and 8 should be B. Let me double check my handy dandy notes and make sure that Mr. Adams didn't make a mistake. Nice.